Hey guys, Steve-O here from Movies and TVs on the Ball, and welcome to double feature, double trouble. Back in 2012, we had two great films coming out: Magic Mike on June 29th, and Ted on June 29th with Mark Wahlberg and Mina Kunis and Seth MacFarlane. And I feel like Magic Mike and Ted would be a good double feature to kind of watch because to me, having it on the same day, Magic Mike, most of the girls would probably go see it just because of seeing, shirts off and the male physique and stuff like that. And that would be that would be a movie where girls would probably go hoot. And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, whatever. Then you had Ted, which was more of the comedy, and I feel like Ted would be the film that people who would probably go see it and go, this, kind of, you know, let's see Mark Wahlberg talk to a bear, and I think it'd be like a girls' night for Magic Mike, guys' night for Ted. But I think that would be an interesting look. But the fact that these two movies came out on the same day is just really interesting because I think it's just kind of interesting that this would be a good double feature because, Ted deals with more of Mark Wahlberg trying to grow up with his teddy bear, and his teddy bear being his best friends. And and I think Magic Mike, which is one of those films that I feel like could have done. I think Steven Soderbergh made that film. Could have made that film a lot better than what it needed to be. Because I think if you look at Magic Mike, the idea of, okay, it's Channing Tatum, he's a stripper who wants to kind of become a carpenter, or not carpenter, kind of start on woodwork and kind of build his business. And he's, and it is the, I think it was Steven Soderbergh directed Magic Mike, and it was he called it Coyote Ugly through the Soderbergh lens. And I think Magic Mike is a good movie. It ended up having a sequel, Magic Mike XL, and then Ted, which was a runaway hit. I think they had a budget of like 200 million, and it made like a lot of money. And that movie ended up having a sequel in 2016, I think. So that's celebrating its 10-year anniversary. And I think on Peacock they have it as a TV show now. So I think this would be a good double feature to kind of see. I think would be a good double feature. It doesn't, when you look at it together, it doesn't really make sense to be it. But the fact that both films came out June 29th is kind of the it's kind of the interesting kind of look. So we could call this the Magic Mike of Ted, if you will. But I just kind of think it's interesting that these two movies came out on the same day. So let me know in the comments below, and as always, like and subscribe. Peace.